If you are anything like me, you probably do a lot of research before making a significant purchase. And a purchase might be significant because it costs a lot of money, or maybe you use it every day, or maybe you don't use it every day, but when you do use it, it's an important situation and you need that item to be reliable. I would say that first and third category are really my experience with luggage and travel. I travel a lot for work and for personal reasons. Anytime that I'm gone anywhere from 3 to 10 days, and I don't like to check in my luggage, so I will try my best to always do it on a carry-on size, regardless of whether it's a 3-day trip or a 10-day trip. The luggage that I had in the past has been with me for the last 10 years. I got it as a gift, and that's the first time I ever had hard shell luggage, and I became a complete convert at that time. But I've had it for those 10 years. It's now at a place where it's cracked, the handles don't always go down, it has no interior organization mechanisms, and the biggest issue is that it does not have the 360 wheels. And so I am on a fixed path at the airport, which I'm sure you can imagine is really annoying and complicated when you're in such a crowded space and you might need to move quickly from one place to another. And so I had all of those things in mind when I was searching for new luggage. I'm at a place in my career where I can spend a little bit more to purchase something that's going to be really thoughtful, that is really going to make my life easier. And so I went into my luggage purchasing journey with those things in mind. So I want something that's going to be a hard shell. I want something that's going to have 360 wheels. I'd like something that has a lock. I would like something that has some type of internal organization mechanisms. And I'd like something that's pretty and light, that, you know, I'm 5 feet tall, I'm under 100 pounds, I need to feel comfortable throwing this up over my head into the overhead bins. And so with all those things in mind, I landed on this Mexican luggage called Mappa. And this is a collaboration that they have with an influencer named SARELLY. I know nothing about this influencer, so I won't say anything about that, but I will say they made a beautiful luggage. And so, like I said, some of the items that I cared about were having the hard shell case. And you can see that this is a hard shell, but I can press it. So it has that flexibility so that you don't have to worry as much about it cracking. If you do happen to check it in, especially when you check it in, right? You see folks throwing them around, and that's when they could really crack. So I would say this has enough give in it to hopefully not crack. It also has, of course, the telescope handle with a button, so you can control it that way. It has the TSA lock at the top, and so your zippers will clip right into that. It has a handle on the top and on the side, and those handles have a little bit of flexibility to them. It does not have a handle on the bottom. I was a little bothered by this at the beginning, but the more I thought about it, you know, the airline company has you put your luggage in that direction. So in reality, you really should never need a handle on the bottom to get it into the airline, but it is something that could be convenient when you're putting it into the trunk of a car or something like that. It is also just absolutely beautiful. It is a very slightly iridescent green, and the shimmer that is in it is very subtle, and it is not quite a gold and not quite a gray shimmer, and so it really just stands out very beautifully. When it's in the dark, it does look almost like a dark forest green color, but the rest of the time it looks a little bit gray and a little bit green. The inside is also really gorgeous, and during my research I was really strongly considering Rimowa luggage. And I would say that the interior of this luggage is very reminiscent of the Rimowa luggage. It came with a lot of gifts, so that's all in here. So I'll pull those out too. It came with this very large tote that you can pull on. It came with a bunch of stickers. So I will just take those out to be able to show this all more easily. It came with more stickers, some packing bags also from this influencer's brand, and a lollipop and some makeup. This influencer also has a line of makeup. So all of that came inside the bag just as free gifts. But like I said, I would say the inside is very reminiscent of the Rimowa luggage. It has the one side with this mesh to keep everything contained, And that is all that is on this left side, just the mesh. There is a zipper here down the middle. I know some folks like to put their shoes under that lining. So that is the left side, and then on the right side, you have a compression section, and also this is just so adorable. So you have these clips, you can expand these, but it does come with this compression section, and so you're able to put your clothes in this area and then push them down and lock them in. And then it also has a bag inside of this section. There's also this small bag. There's nothing in here. It's just a really small container for something you might want to put in there. And then it does have the protection of the lining right here. So far, I have not used my luggage. I wanted to show it off before I got it all scratched up. But so far, I feel really excited to use it and really excited to report back on how it works out for me. This is the back side. That's the inside, that's the outside, that's the spiel, and I'll report back once I use it.